Thank you for joining me. I'm Alex, and I want to talk about Ballard Power Systems. Now, what they do is they make fuel cells, which some say is the technology of the future, especially if we ever get green hydrogen, which we will eventually. But right now, most of the hydrogen we get is from natural gas, and it's not green and it's not really great for the environment. I really think that with sufficiently advanced battery technology, fuel cells are pretty much obsolete. So I really don't think that fuel cells will ever get large-scale applications. Current price $20.52, which gives the market cap of $5.4 billion. Dividend is zero. I wouldn't expect that to change, especially not within a decade or so. Revenue $106 million, earnings negative $39 million. They currently have a PE of negative 100. So forward PE is not listed. Could be because they don't expect it to be positive, and it could be because no one bothers to benchmark a fairly small company. Either way is not great, but a company like this is a growth stock that doesn't really depend on having any kind of earnings right now. They're mostly in growth mode and R&D mode, so they obviously would be better off spending money in R&D rather than make a profit. Total assets $340 million, total liabilities $90 million, which gives them a total stockholders' equity of $250 million. Balance sheet is pretty amazing, and I think that there are applications for fuel cell systems, obviously. I just don't think that the growth market is there like it is with battery cells. So I think that the market is growing significantly, and it will continue to grow until the threshold of battery technology being sufficient. And then it will kind of sort of stop growing, not necessarily shrink, but we're probably a couple decades out from that. So for now, probably reasonably safe to assume that there is a huge growth market here. I just think over the long term, it's not going to pan out that well. Overall, I also think that the valuation is a little too high for a company like this, even if the growth is there. And currently, revenue growth of under 10%, earnings growth of negative 30%, which is a problem. And so I wouldn't want to invest in a company that has revenue growth of 10% when they would need 5 years to even have a chance at a decent valuation. So I think that I'm not going to be investing in this stock. Obviously, dividend investors are out. Value investors with negative earnings definitely out. And growth investors, I really think that there's better opportunities out there. Wouldn't mind a very tiny gamble here, like maybe 1% of your portfolio, but even that I think is probably better spent elsewhere. That's it for me for today. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. I'm coming out with more videos every day before market open. I hope you have a successful day.